rare pieces. Oh, my God. Alright, we'll keep our eyes open for rare pieces. Do I have a rare piece right now that I can give you? Maybe this quest is already complete?
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my top of the line. You gotta
Alright.
come through with a couple points.
Well, good thing that I came here and checked it out. I didn't know we'd be able to do that. I thought this would be a waste of time when I came here. It says to talk to Bailey's assistant, and it says that he's in the Presidium Commons, but Bailey's office is in, what was that arrow? That was General Osaka, right? Oraka, sorry. But Bailey's office is in the Embassy Suites. Maybe I'll go there really quick and just check that I'm not supposed to talk. You would think his assistant would be with him. Why would his assistant be in a completely different area of the Citadel?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
A lot of running around here on the Citadel. Jesus.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
What? Okay.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business.
Yeah, sorry, Bailey.
There's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She
Well,
was
she's
a
crazy,
ruthless
for one.
sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
Ha!
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the CSEC outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris from there. Then call me back.
Okay. God be damned. It didn't say come see freaking Bailey first. It said go see Bailey's assistant in the Presidium Commons. And then when you go to the Commons, it doesn't let you do anything. Hi. I'm the
Commander Shepard.
first human Spectre, champion of the Citadel, destroyer of the Collectors, and I'm running errands.
Areas tagged of interest to you
Because I have
are highlighted on
absolutely
the elevator.
nothing
One
better to
moment,
do.
please.
I'm having conversations with people that could be had via radio. This is silly.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide
Right now, the Turians and the Alliance are fighting for
Oh, look. We did the thing that it didn't tell us to do, and now we can actually do this.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Yeah, about damn time.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Good. Saves me a walk.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice.
Oh, I have a
When
choice.
get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
It'd be smart to bury the threat, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second-in-command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. So get me
Why
out.
are you telling me this?
Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good.
Good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Hold the line! This is so silly. We gotta do 8,000 things to get Arya's tasks done. So, let's check the journal again. Ah, Jesus. Map. Nothing's opened up there. Sane. Okay, we gotta go back to the refugee area. Sane was her assistant. Yeah, she's like, you have to let me out. Ha 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 ha. The only way you could keep from letting me out is if you talk to my assistant, who doesn't have the balls to stand up to me. You'll see. You'll never be able to convince him to overthrow me and take control himself. Not you. Not Commander Shepard. Incredibly influential Commander Shepard. Haha, I have all the power. This game sometimes.
Welcome.
Elevator,
Mr. Shepard.
just do...
Please select your destination.
Where am I even going? I forgot. Shit, I'm going to the holding area.
One moment, please.
I should just have an elevator on standby all the time.
24. Emergency civilian housing.
This is... I haven't commented on this. This is a really cool view. You got the Normandy in the foreground and the fantastic shot of the arms. The only thing that's missing, and it's maybe not that big of a deal, but it kind of bugs me that because you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to do. The background should be rotating, or rather, the foreground should be rotating against the background. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe it is a hard thing to do if you think that view is actually all just one image, like a matte painting. But if the arms were just a separate image from the background, you could make the arms and the background spin relative to each other. Because the Citadel does spin, doesn't it? I know there's mass effect fields to create gravity, but I thought it also created gravity via centrifugal force. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, god damn it. Up here. Sane. Looking for Sane. The pussy-footed guy who won't overthrow a psychotic Asari woman. Hi.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Okay.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonah Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
In a heartbeat.
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Alright. So that settles it, right? All three are dusted? Oh, except for Araka. We gotta convince that stupid Solarian at the booth that he should sell his high-grade weapons to C-Sec, apparently. Let me just check that that's the case. I think that's the case. Yeah. Haven't found anybody that would do that. But then again, we haven't been to the docking area yet, so let's do that.
The council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya T'Loak, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
You can think.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Oh, whatever. You're welcome, Bailey. I don't know why I couldn't say that sentence to you, but...
Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Hello? What's this? Oh, rapid transit, right. take a quick look around. We know we're supposed to meet Miranda here somewhere.
Shepard.
It's her.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
Indeed.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance...
Gratuitous shot of the butt.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
I'm alright. We'll figure out some way to even the odds. We have to.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers.
Yeah, that's yet to be found.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
The Cerberus logo's missing from
What
her
is it?
outfit. That's different.
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... Well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
I do like kicking down
Okay.
doors.
I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me,
Yeah.
but
I
he
bet.
needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Okay, you want to keep it in the dark? That's fine. What have you been up to?
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
Okay.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Yeah, we have respect for Miranda. I don't know that we consider her a friend necessarily, given her affiliation with Cerberus in the last game. But there's nothing that really makes her our enemy or makes her makes us antagonistic to her. We would definitely help her if she requested our help. Hi, Steve.
You finally made it off to Normandy.
Hi, Steve.
Glad
Hello.
I did.
Okay, there you go.
Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking.
Yeah.
Hey, Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkopf.
Oh, there's no way you would know
One
that.
Turian warship doing at the Citadel.
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive corps missions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it
Kinda
would've
like
been better
me.
to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
I saw that was going. There is no way in hell. Steve might be a great pilot, and he might be able to recognize ship silhouettes and be able to identify the class of ship, but there's no way that he knows the name of a one single Turian ship, there have to be like literally thousands of Alliance ships alone. And thousands of Turian ships. How the hell would he be able
Are
to
you
identify
talking
one
about
of
the
them?
Turians or yourself?
It's crazy.
I should have been there. With Robert.
I'm glad you weren't. You'd be dead, and we'd never have met.
Yeah. That's the one good thing from all this. I'm glad to serve with you, Shepard.
I kind of think that... Oh, God, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm drinking bourbon, and it... Whew! Kind of messes my throat up a little bit. I think that Shepard would be in favor of saying something like, yeah, we must get vengeance. But, given that we're talking about poor Steve's dead husband, I don't know that... If he wants vengeance, that's fine. I don't know that we should be making him feel like he wants vengeance, though. If he doesn't, that's a bit presumptuous. To try to force that kind of bloodlust on someone who's experienced loss. That doesn't seem appropriate. I think Malcolm would know that, so...
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones.
I've seen it.
Maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Steve's a good dude. I can appreciate his position. Okay. God, before we actually leave, let me just make sure that we are not fucking up by leaving and not taking care of everything we need to take here. Araka, we gotta do outside of the Citadel. Benning, we gotta do outside of the Citadel. That, I didn't find anybody that could use it. That's the Krogan DMZ. That's outside the Citadel. That's outside the Citadel. Eden Prime, I have no idea how we're going to finish that. Iruna, we need to recover the Book of Plenix. Oops. Prototypes. Pillars. Leviathan. Priority Sarkesh. And the Shrike Abyssal for the Prothean Obelisk. I think, actually, Leviathan suddenly becomes the most important of the missions that we can do. I really do. Hackett was way into it. Dr. Bryson died for it. Unread messages. Okay, I didn't hear that, trainer, but I'll check it all the same. Omega, it's time. From Arya. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss the pet project I mentioned when we spoke in Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 on the Citadel. A Batarian named Bray will be waiting. Oh, god damn it, Arya. Okay, you're gonna have to wait. We just got back on the Normandy. Okay, so what we need to do is find... No, not artifacts. Not diplomats. Wait, is it artifacts? Maybe it's artifacts. Is that the Leviathan mission? It must be. Let's try it. Or should we go there and try to clear out... Nah, fuck it. Let's go here. I was going to say get that to 100%, but we'll probably go back there at some point, naturally, for a mission or something. I'm assuming artifacts is the Leviathan mission. Okay, let's go outward first. What? Where are we going? Ah, Fular to find artifacts. Okay.
I found something.
Fuel? 300 units. Thank you. This is the Indris system. Let's check out some planets. Whoops. Macklin. Macklin is the outermost planet of the Indris system, a ball of rock and ice with a methane-argon atmosphere. Like Heba, it has an unstable orbit, but where Heba is believed to have formed closer to the star and gradually moved outward, Macklin is believed to have formed further from Indris and moved inward. Far in the future, Macklin may become a satellite of its gas giant neighbor. Okay. What's this? Caver Station. Alliance intelligence reports that there was once a sizable military space station trailing Heba that was tasked with arming and refueling ships to repel pirates, slave revolts, and foreign invasion. The Reapers wasted little time in destroying it during their conquest of Kamala. Heba. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Heba has an unstable orbit, which over time has led to it clearing the space around it of asteroids and protoplanetary material. As a result, its rings are thick and quite visible. Colis. Colis is a large rock planet wreathed in a haze of carbon dioxide and xenon. It was discovered by Batarian astronomers during the last century and first visited in the 2150s by hegemony survey teams. A small number of colonists lived in aerostat habitats above its oppressive cloud layer, harvesting carbon dioxide. No habitats can be detected now. It is likely the Reapers eliminated them, or the colonists submerged into the scorching atmosphere in an attempt to hide. Sounds like Venus. Kamala. Kamala is a relatively small but ezo-rich garden world recently colonized by the Batarians. In an unusually open gesture, the Batarians allowed immigration of free citizens of other species, so long as they came from independent colony planets, such as those in the Traverse and Terminus, and retained non-citizen status during their stay. These strictures were small obstacles compared to the economic lure of Ezo, and soon the planet boasted spaceports and refineries that considerably enriched the hegemony. The planet enjoyed relative peace and prosperity, with the major lifestyle inconvenience being freshwater shortages due to a dry climate. That's a pretty big inconvenience. The Reaper invasion has turned Kamala's cities from affluent oases into a living nightmare. Alliance intelligence suggests that early in the Reaper invasion, a high percentage of the planet's population was captured and converted to husk creatures for future offensives. The processing camps still run night and day. The troop transports fly legions of cannibals out every hour. For this reason, Alliance Command has put Kamala squarely in its sights for military strikes. Ooh. Poor Batarians, that sounds awful. Ramlet. Ramlet is a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of hydrogen and ethane. During the rush to exploit Kamala for Ezo and other minerals, Ramlet supported a small but steadily growing population. Since the system was bereft of a significant asteroid belt, Ramlet became the go-to location for second-tier miners looking for work. Its tin and gold industry was modestly profitable before the Reaper attack. Today, it is a wasteland, scarred by the craters of kinetic impact weapons. Okay, let's do a little scanning. Maybe we find it before the Reapers find us. Maybe we just make a run for it. Ah, there it was. We gotta go, though.
Reapers eluded.
We found it for next time. Vular. That's Savannah. Erzbat. Erzbat was a wealthy Batarian colony, rich in farmland, minerals, and manufacturing infrastructure. Little recent information about it has escaped this section of space, but radio traffic from the planet paints a dire picture. Indoctrinated Batarian officials are offering rewards for every living body brought to the labor camps, slave or not. With the state apparatus at their disposal, Reaper units are coordinating house-to-house hunts for resistance members and paying those who turn them in. Government propaganda dismisses the smell of the processing ships as a natural byproduct of Reaper energy consumption. Columns of dust from annihilated cities tell the story of those who disobeyed. Man, paints a bleak picture. Azimir. Asimir is a hydrogen-helium gas giant whose gravitational pull perturbs the orbit of 2 nearby asteroid fields, adding momentum so that asteroids shatter during collisions rather than accrete into planets. Debris from a great battle can be seen here. Batarian naval ships, merchant ships, and a few Reaper destroyers have been pounded into wreckage. It appears that the Batarian Navy tried to defend the Helium-3 refueling stations, giving civilian ships time to escape the system. I was going to say, if I scan here, do I get Reaper alert? I do. So I'll save it for on the way out. Vanna. A large rock planet, Vanna is covered in prodigious amounts of dry ice, leaving only thin traces of gas for its atmosphere. Uranium deposits drew Batarian miners to Vanna long ago, and when that was exhausted, they moved on to its magnesium. The Reapers have exterminated the colony here, punching holes in the doomed cities and leaving its occupants to asphyxiate.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, can we get there? Oh god. Scanning. Sorry, 1 second. Hang on, Reapers. Black market artifacts. And run! Phew!
Faster than light jump successful.
That was 50%, huh? So wait, what the hell was the, I thought this was Leviathan system. Maybe not. Close. Close is a rock planet with almost no atmosphere to speak of. Consequently, the planet retains fairly little heat, considering how close it orbits to an energetic star. The relatively mild temperature made Close attractive for robo-mining, with an emphasis on platinum. The planet also has an abundance of sodium oxide, used in the manufacture of lye, but profit margins on that compound are thin by comparison. Yeah, I would think so. Lye can be produced anywhere. The Reapers have destroyed the orbital stations surrounding Close and cut the strands of the space elevators that earlier generations of Batarians used to transport goods to orbit. Ezka. According to Batarian propaganda, the Batarian population exceeds the Council races. The Batarian military is the most powerful, and the Batarians' unlivable hothouse planets are the hottest and most unlivable. Their best proof of this last point is Ezka, which closely orbits the scorching yellow-white star Untril. Ezka's nitrogen-heavy atmosphere might once have held oxygen, but if so, it burned off long ago. Even robo-miners don't care for Ezka. Although some modern mining equipment can withstand the heat, the machinery still gets stuck in the soup of molten light metals on the planet's surface. Reaper presence near Ezka seems light. Scans reveal wreckage orbiting the planet, likely destroyed hegemony surveillance drones. Uza. Uza is a methane-rich gas giant. The wreckage around the Helium-3 infrastructure is unusual. It looks as if fleeing Batarians tried to sever the collection equipment and take it with them when they were attacked. No Reaper ships, functional or otherwise, are immediately detectable, suggesting that the Batarians may actually have turned on each other. Odd. No. Oh, there we go. Reaper alert. Okay, just took a while. Attic. Attic is a brutally hot and wet garden world, covered with molds and lichen analogues. It has many viruses and bacteria lethal to Batarian physiology. The hegemony colonized Attic early in its expansion, but few of the colonists wanted to stay. The result was domination by a class of landed slave owners. A small cadre of well-paid engineers and skilled laborers kept the planet's mechs and infrastructure functioning. Alliance estimates put the planet's Batarian population at just over 6 million, but that number has likely fallen since the Reapers arrived. That was all the planet. Ooh, quick. Quick before they get here. Edie, hurry. credits. Okay, that wasn't really worth risk. Really wasn't worth risking our lives.
Evasion successful.
50% there too, huh? Find artifacts. What in the hell? It's still there. I'm going back. I don't know that we can get back to the mass relay. Oh shit! Fuck. God damn it. Stay away. Leave me alone. No!
Reapers eluded.
Phew. Okay. Alright. Still gotta find the artifacts. I don't know what the hell happened there. Alright, so we still got this system, of course. We gotta check this out. Elam. A tiny rock and ice planet that is now missing much of its ice, Elam was part of a grand project by a hegemony dictator known as Grebasht the Mad. His aim was to drop enormous chunks of Elam's ice on the surfaces of otherwise uninhabitable desert planets in the hopes of creating sustainable lakes and seas. Wiser heads than he pointed out that diverting a comet was more plausible, but Grebasht executed those who disagreed with him. Grebasht's career was surprisingly long, given his loose grip on reality, mostly because his projects employed large numbers of Batarians. Today, Elam lies abandoned. Hegemony spy drones still orbit the planet, but it is doubtful that anyone on Karshan is paying attention to what data they send back.